Merry morn on this fabulous autumn equinox day. I don't know what you feel about the autumn, but I absolutely adore this season. Autumn is a time for me of changing colours, of falling leaves. It's a time of bringing in everything into balance so that you really feel that you're a little bit centred, a little bit grounded as well. And for the autumn equinox, I always link in with Beech, the tree Beech. Okay, so I'm going to be playing for you my Beech Celtic tree pipe to help you to sink into the energy of the beautiful autumn equinox. So first of all, I'd like you to take a big deep breath. Breathe in all the energy of the land. Now take another big deep breath and breathe in all the energy of the sky. And now breathe in all the energy of the seas and the rivers and streams and lakes and springs. Breathe in the energy of the seas. And feel yourself nice and relaxed, nice and centered on this beautiful morning. And I'd like just you to close your eyes and just listen to the sound of beech. I see Mother Beech as having held us all since the spring when she sprouted her leaves from the end of her branches. And I see her as holding us, nurturing us. I see Mother Beech as being that solid, firm foundation that we could go to, that we could sit beneath her canopy of beautiful branches and leaves. She's very grounding. She has huge roots, and she has this beautiful nurturing energy. She puts us on the right path. As the seasons go round, she puts us on the right path. So she encourages us to do our best. She encourages us to step out of our comfort zones, to figure out what we really want. And when we come to autumn equinox, just before she starts dropping her leaves, she asks that we sit for a while in quiet contemplation on the earth as the energies are changing, as her energies are changing, as she's turning her leaves to a beautiful bronzy colour before they fall. And it's a good idea to go out and sit underneath the beech tree with your journal to reflect on what you've done over the last few seasons since last spring. Okay? And what she likes us to do is to really sort of think about our journey over the year, to really feel into, have we achieved what we've wanted to? Have we began what we've wanted to? Have we ended what we've wanted to? And I feel with autumn equinox, because when we have autumn equinox today on the 23rd of September this year, we haven't just stepped into autumn equinox. autumn equinox energy has been with us for 2 or 3 weeks, and many of us have noticed a change on the land. And so we're into the peak of autumn equinox now. So we enjoy it, we embrace it. But very, very soon the energy is going to be changing. In the next 3 weeks, the energy is going to be changing. And we're going to be stepping into Samhain energy. And I always see this period between autumn equinox and for the next 3 weeks, I also see it as a time for reflection, for making sure that I've done everything that I should have done, making sure that I've tied up loose ends, making sure that I journal, and if I've journaled in the spring, I sort of go through and see if I've accomplished all the goals that I set out. And sitting under Mother Beech is an ideal place to do it, and an ideal time to do it on the day of the autumn equinox, I feel, is gathering everything together. And the reason why I spend the next 3 weeks in contemplation and sorting through my journal is when we move into Samhain energy, which is 2 or 3 weeks before the 31st of October, when Mother Nature decides she's going to move to the next period of time into Samhain energy. When we reach Samhain energy, I want to make sure that I've got everything in order, because when we move into Samhain, it is the time of the end of the old pagan year, the beginning of the new year. And Ceridwen will be waiting with her cauldron, and she'll be asking you if you have tied up loose ends, if you have completed what you set out to complete. And if you haven't, because she is in the dark period of the year, she will stir her cauldron and bring up all that you haven't completed, that you haven't finished, promises that you haven't kept. And she will make sure that you sort things out. So I always do a little prep work first. And the autumn equinox is beautiful because when the leaves change colour, you can feel when the leaves fall, in the falling leaves time, you can actually release those things that you've completed. You know, give yourself a pat on the back. But you can release those things. You can pass them by, okay, because you've completed them. And then you can enjoy the beautiful colour palette of Mother Earth as you're sitting and enjoying this energy of being in balance. There's nothing to upset you. There's nothing coming in to make you feel wobbly. We're equal day and equal night. So we're totally, totally balanced within ourselves as well. And also, in the place of balance is our heart centres. So for our hearts to be balanced, as Mother Nature is in balance, as all of the trees and the plants are deciding that it's almost time to perhaps shed the leaves, the plants to start dying down, which they already have. I mean, if you go out and look at all the ferns on the land, you'll see them going beautiful russety colours now. They've had their glory. They're now going to fall down to the earth to create beautiful richness in the earth, ready to grow again next year. And for all the animals to have the nutrition of the soil, for the birds to nitpick around and see what they can eat and rummage on that beautiful, rich, rich forest floor. And for us to walk barefoot on the forest floor, for us to feel the softness of everything that has lived and passed before and gone down to the floor to create this beautiful cushion that we can softly and gently walk on as we walk on Mother Earth. So autumn time's really, really special for me. It's a time when I really, really, really go within and just embrace everything that's happened over the past year, from the spring round to the autumn. So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to just listen again to the sound of beech. Picture yourself beneath the beech tree, and just in your mind, focus on the things that you've achieved over this year. No matter how small, no matter how big, even if you've put something in your mind that you would like to bring into action perhaps next year, you have started that energy. You've started and begun that thought process to actually start planning. And for me, autumn is about planning. For me, autumn is about putting roots down, for going within, because the falling leaves, they're going to be dropping to the earth, and they're beautiful. And it's like confetti. It's like the trees blessing us, if you like, with their life. For me, autumn equinox is all about setting those plans for the future, for beginning to think about what we'd like to bring into action, to think about over the winter period of our year. And I really like to put down the foundations for next year. And if we think about them now, as the trees are dropping their leaves, as the plants are going back into the earth, so we are also planting the seeds in our mind. And we don't sit and do nothing over the winter. We put plans in action. We jot things down. We journal. We're constantly moving. We're constantly moving. And what a brilliant time to do this, when we're blessed with the confetti of the leaves, when we can see the richness of the soil, when we have the rains to cleanse us of any negativity perhaps that have stuck to us, and just freshen us up, just freshen up our energy. Go and stand out in the rain. Let your hair get wet. Doesn't matter. Just enjoy the autumn season. And let the wind blow through your hair. Let the wind dance with your clothes. You know, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the autumn time. Okay, so I'm going to play some more of the Beech Celtic Tree pipe. And what I'd like you to do is just to sit quietly and reflect on, have you completed everything? Are you enjoying what you started? Is it an ongoing movement for you? Is it an ongoing building up? Because autumn equinox is those solid foundations. So perhaps just close your eyes for a minute or two and just reflect on your life. Held in the energy of Mother Beech. And this is something you can do in your quiet times as well. And I've been out on the land, as I do each day, and I've been taking some shots and some film of Mother Earth changing, of Mother Nature changing. So if you'd like to just reflect on yourself, on your life, on your journey, as you watch this next little bit of video. Enjoy! Thanks for popping back onto my channel. If you've enjoyed this falling leaves time autumn equinox video, leave a thumbs up, press the subscribe button if you haven't already, and dong that notification bell, and then you won't miss anything. Also, leave some comments underneath. It's always lovely to hear from you. Also, don't forget to visit my website. I'll leave the link below. I hold loads of lovely earthy, lovely naturey workshops, healings, teachings, and you might see something there that you'd like to watch. But thanks for joining me anyway. Take care. Happy autumn equinox. Bye.